Welcome, my friends. How are you? Our story for today. In a small village, surrounded by fields on all sides, a girl named Hana was born. The village was very simple. It had no libraries, no science labs, and not even stable electricity. But it did have something that cities didn't, a clear sky where stars shone every night. From a young age, Hanaa looked up at the sky and contemplated. She saw the stars as if they were calling her. She would ask her father, "Dad, can I go there?" He would laugh and say, "Anything is possible, Hana, but it requires effort." The years passed, and Hana's dream grew bigger. She was an outstanding student, loved physics and mathematics, and dreamed of one day standing in front of a space rocket, hearing the countdown as she set foot into the world of stars. But life wasn't easy. Hanaa lived in a simple mud house. Hanaa's father had become ill and was no longer able to work, and her mother worked in the fields every day to earn enough food for the day. Hanaa studied by candlelight, memorizing her lessons while helping her mother clean the house or harvest the crops. My friends, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to encourage us to continue publishing more. See you tomorrow, my dear friends. Don't forget to subscribe. Despite the fatigue, she was always at the top of her class. When her teacher once asked her about her dream, she said confidently, "I want to be the first girl from our village to travel to space." Some of her classmates laughed. One of them said sarcastically, "Space? We can't find transportation to the city. How will we go to space?" But she didn't respond. She didn't need to respond. She believed that silence and action were worth 1,000 words. The second stage, the journey to the city. When Hanaa graduated from high school, she was among the top students in the governorate. She received a scholarship to study at the Faculty of Engineering in the capital. She left her village and went alone to the city for the first time. Life there was difficult, crowded, alienated, and the rooms were small enough for her dreams. But she studied diligently, staying up late, learning online, and reading everything she could get her hands on about space, rockets, and astrophysics. She would talk to her mother every day. "Pray for me, Mom. I'm almost there." Stage 3. The first fall. After graduating, Hana was nominated to apply to an international space agency. She spent months preparing, training, and interviewing, but failed. Her application was rejected. The shock was intense. That night she sat crying, thinking about returning to her village, abandoning her dream, and giving up. But she remembered something. On her first day of school, she was the only one who arrived barefoot, but she was always the first. She stood up, wiped her tears, and said, "If the door isn't opened the first time, I'll go in through the window." Stage 4. Taking off. She returned to training. She improved her physical fitness. She studied space navigation, vehicle control, space first aid, and trained to survive in a zero-gravity environment. The following year, she applied again and was accepted. She was selected for a diverse international space team. She was the only Arab woman and the only one from a small village no one knew. On launch day, she put on her spacesuit, and before entering the spacecraft, she called her mother. She said, "Do you see the moon, Mom? I'm looking up now." Her mother was crying, and her father was speechless with pride. The spacecraft took off, and everyone chanted her name. In space, among the stars and planets, Hanaa wrote a short message. From a mud house to a spacecraft. Don't underestimate the value of your dream just because you're from a simple place. The return. After the mission ended, Hana returned to Earth a hero. She was given a hero's welcome. She returned to her village, but not as she had been before. She established a small science and astronomy center in the village, teaching children how to build model rockets and how to read sky maps. In every television interview, she would say, "I believe that every child, every girl, every poor person has the right to dream and the right to fly." My friends, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to encourage us to continue publishing more. See you tomorrow, my friends. Don't forget to subscribe.